Ugh. What up, gang? What up, squad? What up, goons? And motherfucking gooners. And we back. Y'all heard of the artist Four Bats? Y'all think he industry plant? I watched a documentary on him the other day. And the stuff they coming up with is sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It sound like my man is like a, you know what I'm saying? Because they oh my God, that's why I don't get into this type of stuff, because it'll have your brain like mangled. Like, I'm like, maybe Young and just nice and got good talent. Like, he just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't judge a book by its cover. But I feel like everybody's definitely judging this book by its cover, because he got the drill face, the drill rapper look, the street look. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. But he sound like The Weeknd mixed with Brent Fires. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, man. My conclusion is crazy, bro. Like, oh my God. I don't know, man. I really don't. But I know I fuck out. I mess with Lil Bats. I mess with Four. I call them Lil Bats. That's wild. I mess with Four Bats. I really do. Like, he one of my favorite artists right now. Like, I mess with him. Yeah. And also, man, make sure y'all go stream SHOTTIANNO. You know what I'm saying? My little brother. Make sure y'all go stream his music on YouTube and all major platforms. Go type in SHOTTIANNO. SHOTTIANNO. I think I spelled it right. Yeah. But go to YouTube, type that in, and, you know what I'm saying, show him some love. But let's get into the documentary that I watched. And yeah.
With just 2 songs released, this mysterious new artist, Four Bats, accomplished more than many artists do in their entire careers. However, blowing up so fast has of course also brought controversy.
Any artists out there that impress you right now that are coming up? Four Bats.
After exploding out of nowhere and taking the internet by storm, 22-year-old Four Bats has not only sparked a bidding war between every major record label to sign him, but countless mainstream stars continue to show their support, including Kanye, Drake, and SZA, with Drake even having dropped a remix of Four Bats' second song ever released. Not to mention his now over 10 million monthly listeners on Spotify and 1 million followers across TikTok and Instagram, which he just created all of his accounts in November. That's an unbelievable 3-month span,
right? It ain't like no back catalog or nothing like that.
Overnight viral sensation he is, Four Bats' come up has raised more questions.
It's like he did just come out of nowhere, bro. Like,
industry plant,
he wasn't on social media until a year ago. Like, that don't make, like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you went by another name.
Nico Bennett, aka Four Bats, is a 22-year-old upcoming artist from Dallas, Texas. Or at least so we think.
I promise you, when I heard this song, before I've seen his face, I thought it was The Weeknd.
According to his SoundCloud and Twitter
or
locations, it's assumed he's from Dallas. But due to the fact that he's only done a few short written interviews, not only is one of the top searches Four Bats' real voice, but again there are a lot of questions we need to answer. Like, how does this random guy with now 3 songs come out of nowhere and in a span of 3 months have 10 million monthly listeners?
3 months, 10 million monthly listeners, and within 3 months you got every top streamer reacting to your videos. It's crazy. Shout out my man Kai. That's my guy.
Like almost all of us on first listen, Kai Cenat was surprised right away by the contrast between Four Bats' vocals and the visuals. A move which, as we'll see in a second, was likely curated by his genius manager. I respect NBA Youngboy because he's a guy in the industry that don't want to f with everybody. Bats explains in one of his rare online interviews, "You see people's true colors in this industry. I'm like that too, I don't f with nobody for real." After beginning to take music seriously around the age of 14, followed by years of what he calls procrastinating, all it took was, quote, getting his little heart broke for Four Bats to finally release music. His official debut single dropped in June of 2023, along with his first music video in October. But while yes, the music video is very well produced, it's a pretty standard R&B video with no shocking aesthetic contrasts, like what was about to
make him viral.
And although like all of his videos, Act 1 Sticker now sits at over 2 million views on YouTube, it didn't initially blow up right away like his other songs have. You may be thinking, well, that's normal for a new artist's first single, and you're right. However, just a month later, Four Bats' next move was about to change his life forever.
Facts.
No longer having to work at Burger King.
On my best run, it doesn't even feel like I'm moving. You're driving.
November 24th.
Playing arguably just as big of a role in his come-up as the music, in November of 2023, Forbats released the first of his 2 viral From the Block performances. As a popular series on the 4 Shooters Only YouTube channel where artists rap their songs outside with a microphone hanging from the sky, Forbats took the internet by storm with this Act 1 Stickers 99 From the Block performance.
What the hell?
Phantom.
Yo, never judge a book by
Facts,
its cover.
I just said that.
Oh my god!
Was not expecting his voice to sound like that, one fan commented. I thought this was a drill rapper. Nicknamed the Hood Brent Fayez, a month later, Forbats would keep his momentum rolling and drop Act 2 of his series titled Date at 8, paired with another From the Block performance. As currently the 3rd most viewed video ever on their channel at an impressive 8 million views, more than guys like Polo G, Offset, and Eneli Choppa, Forbats' second single, Act 2 Date at 8, and this performance instantly blew up all over TikTok and social media. Dressed in simply a black tank top with a shiesty mask and gold grills backed by a deep crew behind him, Forbats' soft R&B sound is the exact opposite of what you'd expect to hear when you see this video.
So I bought you another pair.
Buddy was flustered.
Am I tripping? What the hell am I listening to?
Off of this shock value contrast alone,
Blue
the video
you.
began spreading like
No
crazy.
Diddy.
However, it doesn't take long before the song's catchy chorus is stuck in your head. While only having 2 songs released, Forbats was raking in millions of streams as well
Crazy,
as
bro.
co-songs
Yeah,
from multiple
82
mainstream
million for
stars.
Date at 8.
Hard comments SZA, Fire,
And then
$5
when
sign,
Drake
Another
co-signed
Oasis,
him, that
Doja
just
Cat, Timbaland. I was just
Crazy.
sleeping on the floor and now I'm on the phone with Ye. Y'all can't tell me nothing. That's posted
Definitely
on the phone
living a
FaceTime
dream, bro.
Kanye. Then, to continue his series, his next new single, Act 3, On God She Like, would release on March 1st, once again gaining traction on social media. It's honestly crazy impressive how much success Forbats has found so far in his early music career, listing some of his favorite artists and inspirations as Chief Keef, Miguel, Mint Condition, Tupac, and 50 Cent.
That's a
Forbats'
crazy
unique
lineup.
genre-bending, high-pitched approach has clearly been working for him.
Think y'all got one with this one? This thing right here.
Like fucking nails.
Oh man.
However, despite claiming that he's independent with every major record label in a bidding war to sign him, today a lot of fans will tell you that Forbats has already been secretly working
But my
with the
joint
label
is
behind
she
the
like,
scenes. Literally under every post about Forbats, you'll see comments claiming that he is an industry
you
which
love.
honestly, after seeing how fast he blew up,
Yeah, that's
can
my
you
joint.
really blame them?
She
Maybe
like.
it takes years for a brand new independent
Shout
artist to
out
gain the
Forbats,
following
man.
that Forbats was able to in just 3 months. Not only was his Twitter account truly created in December, his Instagram was made in November, and his TikTok and YouTube were both created in October. He has no hidden back catalog on SoundCloud unless previously deleted. He's done no live performances. Nico Bennett just filed for the Forbats trademark in December of 2023, but yet his second song ever charts on the Billboard Hot 100, and he's the face of multiple Spotify editorial
Like that right
playlists.
there, all
These are
of right
based
there
on
is
what
like,
really leads someone to believe Forbats has been receiving help from industry connections, which is indeed partly true. Defined in the Urban Dictionary as an artist who has a major label backing their movement but presents themselves as a homegrown startup to create a false organic following, an industry plant acts as if things are miraculously happening for them solely based on their talent, such as media coverage and all of these co-stars. No,
I don't know, Bats. It's looking shaky, bro.
Industry plants are a low-risk, high-reward situation for labels looking to build their next new star. According to
It's
his
like the way the
Instagram
internet
bio and YouTube
taking
descriptions,
spin
all of
stuff and
Forbats
like it's
releases,
just,
though, have
oh
been
god,
distributed
bro.
via
It'll have you going down a deep,
distribution
dark
service similar to a
rabbit
single
hole,
industry.
bro, trying to
So while yes, it
find
is true that as of
information,
this
bro.
video, Forbats is not signed to a major record label. He isn't exactly your typical independent artist.
You know what they say, it's a female behind every powerful man.
Exactly.
This is Amber Aji Baker, who is not only Forbats' manager, but also the lead creative manager at RCA Records. RCA Records is a subsidiary record label owned by Sony Music, where Amber has worked since March of 2023. I have established relationships and work with labels such as Atlantic Records, Capitol Records, and Sony Music to produce content for their artists. Her LinkedIn bio reads, I have produced music videos for major artists such as Gucci Mane, Future, The Weeknd, Gunna, Lil Baby, and more. And I've also produced commercials for brands such as Puma, Beats by Dre, and AT&T. Also included in her 10 years of industry experience is serving as the tour creative producer for Post Malone's 2022
Post.
Carrot Tour, in addition to
That's
working
my
on
guy.
Doja Cat's new Scarlet album campaign, Tate McRae's Think Later, Chris Brown.
I should have been putting in that work. Tizo touchdown.
1111, and much more. She is also currently advancing the career of another emerging artist, Tizo Touchdown, through her creative management and production skills. But Amber is just as excited and passionate about managing the rising artist 4Bats, as well as two-time Grammy-nominated producer Mike Waves, through her company AB2 Agency. AB2 Agency, also known as a Billionaire's brand, was launched by Amber in 2018, where she's been the talent manager for 4Bats and a freelance video producer for various mainstream artists. Amber Aji Baker's creative vision and experience not only explains why all of 4Bat's music videos have been very high quality from the start, but from the looks of it, she's also played a huge role in building
like Brandy, don't she?
It's a look. It's an
She remind me of Moesha.
Exactly.
Controlling the
She looks like Brandy a little bit.
About that, I went to HBCU, went to Howard.
Looking here at Amber's Pinterest, the first thing you'll notice is this 47 post collection titled The 5 Acts of 4Bats with photos for inspiration, also potentially revealing that there will be 5 total acts in this little debut series. You'll also find a 36 post collection titled Photo and Cover Art Ideas, which includes this picture of A$AP Rocky and his gold grills, looking very similar to this scene and actually the thumbnail for 4Bats Act 2 Dated 8 video. Then there's this post of a 1996 Rave magazine cover saved in the Cover Art Ideas collection, and all of Bats' releases so far have had this circle on them. It's also likely, as his manager, Amber was the one who first connected with the 4 Shooters Only channel and set up both of 4Bats' viral From the Block performances. Again, as the self-described creative content producer dedicated to delivering high-quality and captivating projects that she is, these contrasting visuals to vocals felt perfectly engineered for virality. Not to mention short-form content and his promotion on TikTok has been huge for Bats' growth too. As soon as most people see that 4Bats' manager is the lead creative manager at RCA Records, they immediately point to that as the reason for his overnight success. But there's a little more to it.
That's true.
The truth is, whether you want to call him an industry plant or not, 4Bats is not like your typical independent rapper who is starting from nothing. And while at the moment it's unclear how he linked up with Amber Aji, there's no doubt that her experience and industry knowledge have been key to the rise of 4Bats. However, at the same time, that still does not take away from everything he's accomplished. These past 5 years, we've seen countless random songs blow up on TikTok, but yet very few artists have been able to capitalize from it like 4Bats. There's a reason his songs and videos are all doing millions of streams, and it's because people actually like his music. After having released 3 very good, catchy songs that happen to be the exact type of sound that excels on social media, you can't be mad at 4Bats for taking advantage and working with a well-connected and experienced manager in Amber Aji. And just because you have a good manager doesn't automatically mean you will be successful. If we're being honest, today a large majority of the artists we all listen to also had help from someone in the industry along the way. Putting yourself in his shoes, if you could release 3 songs and then become Kanye's favorite new artist with 10 million monthly listeners, as another industry plant who I've already covered, whoopty rapper CJ's uncle and manager says, as an artist in that situation, you can take advantage.
If you were an artist and you had
I'd be an artist that take advantage of that. If I got somebody in the music industry, I'm taking advantage of that too.
Any artist on the face of earth love to have that?
Along with rumors that Bats had been in the studio with Kanye, also came the Drake remix of Act 2 Dated 8, which has of course brought even more mainstream attention his way. Combined with a new music video casting call posted just a few days ago, it appears that 4Bats is not letting up anytime soon. I would like to be remembered as the biggest artist in the world, he says, and one of the most humble people in the world who gave back and inspired, and who you know was talented. While there's no doubt that 4Bats is talented, it remains to be seen how far his career will go. Despite only having 3 songs released with a solid team behind him and a unique sound, his future is extremely bright. And not only has he been making all of the right moves, but by the looks of it, 4Bats is just getting started.